guys, welcome to my channel. It's Jade here and I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is going to be another restaurant review, and this time we're going to be reviewing a Korean/Chinese restaurant called Hua Han. I'm sure I murdered that pronunciation, but you know what, I'm not Korean or Chinese, so anyway, so this restaurant is one that my boyfriend actually introduced to me. And by the way, if you're watching there, it is a Korean or Chinese/Chinese restaurant. It's not only Korean. I'm saying this because he kept emphasizing that he's Korean, he's not hello, it's two of them, okay? It's both Chinese and it's Korean. Anyway, before I get straight into the video, guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also click on the notification bell so that you guys can get notifications when I do post. I really appreciate when you guys comment and when you guys like. The engagement helps my channel to grow, so I really appreciate it if you guys can do that. Thank you very much in advance. So let's just jump right into it. But wait, sorry, are you guys feeling my hair? I did this video I made this hair like 2 weeks ago. As you guys know, I'm actually kind of on some kind of low cut situation right now, and I was like, you know what, my hair started getting to like an awkward length, and I'm like, let me, do some braids. And yeah, I love it so much. If you guys are interested in knowing where I do my hair, just drop a comment and I'll let you guys know my plug. It's a little bit of coin, but as you can see, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, let's jump right into the video. I'm going to tell you guys all about Hua Han, and I'm going to tell you guys my recommendation as well. Hi guys, so I've literally never, okay, well, not never, but I hardly ever go to restaurants in GRA, which is where I live. So it's, oh my god, I just announced to you guys where I live. Anyway, you shall know the streets. Anyway, so I'm definitely finding it quite interesting that I did make up to go to a street that I can possibly walk to.
Give them more info as to how close the place is to your house.
But yeah, we're going to this restaurant called, what's it called?
Hua Han.
Okay, so and yeah, it's supposed to be a South Korean cuisine restaurant, whatever, and we just want to see how it's gonna go. I think we're actually here already.
Seems dingy.
It actually looks very dodgy and weird. If only, yeah, that's it. So let's see what we are in for. This is actually not, as in, this place is looking so dodgy. Oh my god, it's looking dodgy. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Okay, so as you guys know, usually I go, sorry, let me just check my paper over here. Yes, so usually I always do my reviews on the ambience, the service, the price and the taste. And this time, because it's a physical restaurant, I actually do have something to say about the ambience. And this time I actually calculated everything before coming to you guys, so I'm not going to tell you anything about when I calculate. I'll let you know. I've calculated everything down. So the ambience, guys, normally I calculate my ambience over 10 just because I don't know, I love ambience, but I still don't think it's like the most important thing in a restaurant. The most important thing for me is always going to be the taste. So over 10, I'm actually going to rate these guys 10, as in hands down. These guys deserve 10 over 10 for their ambience. It is amazing. The moment you walk in, guys, and you know a funny thing, like when you're driving towards that place, I'll show you guys like a video. I'm sure it will have been either before or after. The moment you're driving towards the place, you'll be like, what is happening? What, like, am I lost? But the moment you actually enter the restaurants, there are so many sections. There's like a waterfall here, I don't know, sculpture over there, so many flowers, beautiful seating. There's even a place where you can actually like fold your legs to sit down. I don't think I took a very good picture of that place. You can fold your legs to sit down if you want to eat like Korean Chinese style, like how they eat traditionally. it's actually really amazing in terms of ambience. I think they did a tip-top, a-okay, fantastic job. So if you guys ever want to go there to take your Instagram pictures, please, that's the place to go. The outside was not so great, but honestly I don't think it's enough to take away from how great the ambience is. So I'm giving them a 10 over 10 for that. Then for the service, okay, so over 20 I'll give them a 15. The reason why they're not getting like full mark is because they didn't actually do anything wrong, but I do feel they could do more. So the guy was just very flat. There wasn't any enthusiasm. If you guys have ever gone to restaurants abroad, right, England, America, you will see that these guys put an extra oomph in the way they serve you. Oh, hi guys, how can I help you? You know, a smile here and there, and that actually does add to the experience. And if I'm going to be in a restaurant, if I'm going to be served, I actually really do like to have a bit of happiness and enthusiasm in the way you serve me. So I'm going to give them a 15 in the sense that they didn't do bad, but I feel like there is room for more improvement. So in terms of the price, brethren, it was steep. Steep. As in, okay, let me just start by saying how much we spent all together. I'll put some pictures here and there for you guys to just like peruse like what the menu prices look like, because I can't remember exactly the price of everything I bought like individually, but I do know that myself and my boyfriend, we spent 34,000 naira together, and we didn't order anything crazy, trust me. We had like starters like spring rolls as usual, we had some rice, and we had like sauce on the side, and I think we had like 2 chapmans and 2 drinks. I forgot what's this thing called, soju. By the way, let me give you guys some gist about that soju. Anyway, you know what, let me hold on till when I start talking about the taste. Anyway, so the price was quite high, 34,000 for me. I don't know, maybe there are some $40 type of people watching, but for me that price was much. It was much. It's not something that you can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this restaurant tomorrow every week. Nah, you have to be prepared mentally and financially to go to that restaurant. Anyway, so finally let me talk about the taste. The taste, I give these guys 50 over 50. Yeah, I'm sorry, like everything was just really good. Like it was so when you're paying that money, you don't feel too bad, you don't feel too offended. You don't feel too offended because everything was good. The spring rolls were nice, crunchy. The rice, okay, no, we didn't even have rice. I wanted to do something a bit different this time because I'm like, you know, every time I'm always ordering like my classic Chinese food. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm sure you're like, this one is always going to Asian cuisine. To be honest, I do like it, but apart from that, I just wanted to, you know, experience the Korean aspect of it, which I think is embodied in the drink I had, which is soju. Coming to that later. Anyway, but like we had noodles, I believe. I had noodles, he had noodles. I preferred his own noodles better, and I think next time I go there, I will get his own noodles. But yeah, like everything tasted great. Everything was properly seasoned. I can't really say that, oh, they should have made something better or worse. Like I think everything was really good. Then concerning the drink soju, so because I noticed that everything that we ordered was kind of very, very like Chinese restaurant-y, and I felt like nothing I ordered was specifically Korean. So I was like, okay, let me order something that I know is Korean, like at least if I get Chapman, which is usual, let me get something that I know I will never get. So I was like, okay, do you have any alcoholic drink? Okay guys, it's not that I like alcohol like that, it's just that I like to have cocktails. Cocktails is my favorite thing. So when they said soju, I don't know why I thought it was going to be like maybe like an RTD. RTDs are like maybe like Smirnoff Ice, you know. I thought it was going to be something like that. The guy told me spirits. I don't know, the thing didn't just register in my head that it was actually spirits. This thing was like pure vodka. It was like, I think 17% or something like that. God, it was like, I should have just shared with Chris. Like there was just no point of, in fact we even ended up leaving the bottles on the table. It was waste because they cost like 3,000 naira each, and it was just much. Like that was just not what we needed for that type of meal. Like it was in the afternoon lunch, so it was a bit much for us. So that was the only part I didn't really enjoy, but obviously that's because of my own ignorance. It has nothing to do with the restaurant. The restaurant is amazing, and I'm going to give them a solid 8 points. In fact, it's 8.8 when you calculate it like to over 10, but I think I'm just going to even round up to 9 because the restaurant was really good. I enjoyed myself so much, and that extra one is simply because if you don't have money it costs a pretty penny. So, well, to me anyway. So that's the only reason why I'm giving it 9. But it was a really good restaurant. Do I recommend it? Absolutely yes. And oh, might I add, is in my neighborhood. Like amazing. Like I can just even take a stroll there if I want, and I think that's just really good. So yeah, that's all for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on my social if you want to hear from me more regularly. Thanks for watching. Bye.